Being an amazing product marketing leader doesn't happen by chance. It happens by habit. Product marketing certified leadership has been built on the back of decades worth of experience from some of the world's best known brands with one goal in mind: helping you be the best leader you can be. Crammed with real life case studies, over 12 hours worth of content, templates, exams, and more, this course is everything you need to lead with authority, confidence, influence, and innovation. Every piece of material within the 7 modules and 29 chapters has been vetted, tested, and approved by senior level product marketers from companies like Amazon, Uber, and HubSpot, serving up game-changing insights throughout. By the time you've wrapped up the final module, you'll be able to define what it takes to be a great product marketing leader, build and scale your team, understand how to successfully manage your existing team, use methods for leveraging data, know how to become the voice of the customer, understand how teams work cross-functionally, and improve your strategic thinking. The beauty of the course is you'll have the freedom to work your way through the modules at a pace to suit you. It's 100% self-paced. You'll even get lifetime access to the curriculum, paving the way for refresher sessions forevermore. Visit productmarketingalliance.com to get leadership certified and spearhead your journey to the top.
Welcome back to PMA Take 10, PMA series in which we chat with a product marketing expert about a topic of their choice for 10 minutes or thereabouts. And today I'm thrilled to be joined by Sebastian Ungarianu, Product Marketing Manager at Bitdefender. In this episode, we'll be discussing the potential challenges when trying to introduce a successful product marketing function in an organization. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me on your show, Lawrence.
Oh, not a problem. So just to start off with, product marketing, it can sometimes appear as almost like a byproduct of busy CEOs, with many tasks with responsibilities that are previously handled by founding CEOs. But what role can CEOs and key stakeholders play in helping product marketers almost like support teams to perform to their optimum potential?
Well, I think product marketing as a function appears at a point in the evolution of a company where the team grows beyond its initial core, and the founding team no longer has the time or the bandwidth to deal with product evolution and positioning. And typically, especially in tech, I work in tech, there just comes a time in the life of a company where it's no longer feasible for the CEO to deal with every detail regarding the product and market adoption, so on and so forth. And so this creates the need for somebody else to take on the mantle. And from my experience, this is the part where product marketing comes in. Now, because of the way the need for product marketing appears, it puts us as product marketers in somewhat of a rough spot, because we need to be able to do the work that was previously done by the CEO, the CTO, the CMO, somebody on the founding team, without having the same level of authority or even the same knowledge about the market, the clients, the partners. So it's unfortunate that product marketing does not have a clear place where it sits within the company. Sometimes it's under product management, other times it's under marketing, and sometimes I've even seen it under sales. So it's rarely its own thing. So overall, I think it's important to have a CEO that understands marketing overall and product marketing in particular, because it's a lot harder for someone to understand the value of something if they don't already believe in it. It's important that CEOs work with product marketers and empower and enable them more than scrutinize. And another thing is because product marketing lacks the leverage to move things the way that typically a CEO is able to, we often have to rely on cooperation and assemble different parts of the team to reach consensus instead of having the ability to dictate things. So to sum up and answer your question, I think it's important for CEOs and stakeholders to give sufficient power to the product marketers to have the ability to complete their tasks.
Okay. And product marketers often find themselves almost like mediating between product management and marketing communications. How can PMM strike a healthy balance between the two and represent both the voice of the customer and enable sales programs?
Yeah, great question, Lawrence. Thanks for asking that. I think the real secret behind striking a healthy balance between product management and marketing communications is to be highly proficient at both. You need to be able to win your colleagues' respect by having the actual hard skills necessary to bridge the two roles. So with product marketing, you need to have more technical abilities, while working with people in Marcom, they have more experience with campaigns, metrics, advertising, budgets, all that jazz. You really can't bring people together at the same table if you don't have abilities from both product management and marketing. Now, in my case, for example, I come from a software development background, so I'm a pretty technical person. My challenge was to understand the customer's perspective and become their voice inside the company. And I think it wasn't until I've had my first real product management course where I understood that nothing important happens in the office, so to say. The things you should care about as a product manager or product marketer, and pay attention, this is something many people in marketing could take a cue from. The things you should care about happen in the market instead of in the office. So this is another point in bridging product management and marketing. If you bring in real proof that your positioning statements or marketing claims echo the words of the customers, that they fulfill their needs, then you win people over with data. It's similar with sales enablement. You should spend a lot of time working alongside your sales guys. It's important not just to enable them, like give them the content that they need, the presentations, the new materials, but also take back feedback from them, from the market, and then incorporate it and work alongside them in developing your new go-to-market strategies. And yeah.
Okay, awesome. And the product marketing function itself, it's almost like sometimes reduced to content marketing exclusively, especially in companies with both a product management and a product marketing function. But how can product marketers communicate the true value and enhance their strategic input within their respective organizations?
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate that sometimes people see PMMs as content creators, content managers, where sales or marketing, product management just comes in and requests use case this, use case that. Marcom expects you to do copy for them. Personally, I don't mind rolling up my sleeves from time to time, but I think it's important that product marketers take a step back to figure out what their role should actually be. To me, product marketing is a highly strategic role. You have to bridge so many initiatives from different parts of the company, and that leaves little time to handle content creation exclusively. So you should make it clear as product marketer that yes, you are there to enable content creation and help out with content strategy, but your role should ideally be more than that of just typical, I don't know, copywriter or um, you should look at what makes the market ticks and take that feedback and deliver it to everybody so that they can create adequate content on their own. Now, this happens because there isn't always a clear separation between product management roles or responsibilities and product marketing responsibilities, and product managers just do all the work, and that leaves just content creation to product marketers. I think it's important to collaborate and also take the load off of product management or enabling or freeing them to do more meaningful work.
Okay. And last but by no means least, what's been your biggest challenge as a product marketer so far, and how would you recommend that PMMs overcome some of the obstacles that you faced previously?
Well, my biggest challenge is related to exactly the place where product marketing sits within companies typically, because there's no clear advancement path in product marketing. What do you do as a product marketer when you try to take it up to the next level? Do you go into, do you become a director of product management? Do you go into VP of marketing role? What's the next step? There's no clear path forward for us as product marketers. And I would be very curious to see if this is also the experience of my peers. Like if you could leave a comment or something, reach out to me and let me know if this is also your experience. That would be great. I don't think I'm alone in this. I've heard from many colleagues that they feel the same way, but could be pockets of um, different cultures between companies. I think to be able to overcome that, it's important to build skills beyond what simply product marketing entails. It's important to be proactive because yes, strategy is important, but you're not going to learn how, for example, Google delivers your message to millions of people unless you take the time to do hands-on work with Google Ads. Similarly, you're not going to understand budgets if you're not exposed to budgeting, to spending money in a responsible manner. You're not going to understand why software development is pushing back on timeframes because you don't have the understanding of what exactly of how code is being written. So yeah, I think taking a holistic approach to that will definitely help us grow beyond a product marketing role.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thanks so much for your time, Sebastian. I really appreciate it. It's been great.
Thanks for having me, Lawrence.